Today we are discussing the interview questions and answers for AWS Certified Security Specialty. You can download the complete list of AWS based questions from the link provided in the description. Our interview question based on Certified Security Specialty is: what is AWS WAF, that is Web Application Firewall, and how does it protect web applications? Your answer should be AWS WAF is a managed web application firewall service that helps protect web applications from common web exploits and attacks. It allows you to create custom rules that define which traffic to allow or block to your web applications based on conditions such as IP addresses, HTTP headers, and request parameters, thereby providing protection against common threats such as SQL injection, cross-site scripting XSS, and distributed denial of service DDoS attacks. Our next interview question is: how does AWS config help with security and compliance? Your answer should be AWS config is a service that enables you to assess, audit, and evaluate the configurations of your AWS resources. It helps with security and compliance by continuously monitoring and recording configuration changes to AWS resources, providing a detailed view of resource configuration history, and enabling you to define rules for evaluating resource configurations against desired states. AWS Config also allows you to detect security vulnerabilities, compliance violations, and configuration drift, helping you maintain a secure and compliant AWS environment. Our next interview question is: what is AWS CloudTrail and how does it assist with security monitoring? Your answer should be AWS CloudTrail is a service that records API calls and related events made within an AWS account and delivers log files containing this information to an Amazon S3 bucket. It assists with security monitoring by providing visibility into user activity and resource uses, enabling you to monitor changes to AWS resources, detect unauthorized access attempts, investigate security incidents, and maintain compliance with security policies and regulatory requirements. Our next interview question is: how do you implement secure communication between AWS services within a VPC? Your answer should be to implement secure communication between AWS services within a virtual private cloud VPC. You can use the following methods. First one is implement VPC endpoints for AWS services to enable private connectivity without traversing the public internet. Next one is use AWS Private Link to create private endpoints for AWS services within your VPC, allowing secure and scalable communication between VPCs and AWS services without exposing resources to the public internet. Next point is configure security groups and network access controls lists (NACLs) to control inbound and outbound traffic between VPC resources, ensuring that only authorized communication is allowed. Our next interview question is: what is AWS Inspector and how does it assist with security vulnerability assessments? Your answer should be AWS Inspector is an automated security assessment service that helps improve the security and compliance of applications deployed on AWS. It assists with security vulnerability assessments by analyzing the configuration of Amazon EC2 instances, identifying security vulnerabilities, and generating detailed assessment reports that include prioritized recommendations for remediation. AWS Inspector helps you proactively identify and address security vulnerabilities in your AWS environment, reducing the risk of security breaches and compliance violations. If you are preparing for any AWS based certifications, you can download the complete list of valid, tried and tested questions and answers from the link provided in the description below.